here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They send the tight end in motion. Baker now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's the give to Irving. Juke the defender. And he's taking the ground after a nice push downfield.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Got his man, it's Auden. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Now, a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
Stroud off of play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Texans first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Kirk comes in motion right. They go play action with Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the gun, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another H-down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Stroud. Quick slant complete. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Stroud off the play fake. Has a man. It's Brooks. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Johnson with a return here. This makes it up to the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. On the give, this is Irving. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 27. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
10 at the 50-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Once again, Irving. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
The tackle made.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Buccaneers with a 1st and 10. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Receiver in motion, headed right. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Sterling Shepard. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion left. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. They'll come up 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Baker to throw. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Baker. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This Texans offense ready up for its 2nd drive of the contest. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Collins got it left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On play action, here's Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Finds the in route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
13 yards on the play.
Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play action, here's Stroud. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They begin the drive with Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
7-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Deep on the line. Oh, the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to him. They're going to keep the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Incomplete.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Escapes a defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. First call here coming from the shotgun. Carry here for Irving. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Baker now off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
First down throw here, Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Carry by Irving, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Right back to Irving now. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Irving, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Buccaneers.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Right side, quick pass, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Tight end going in motion here. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
41, Texans 7.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw left side, complete. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 6 now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's good for a Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun now for Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play action with Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw by Stroud. Took off with it again. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another H-down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, Stroud. The throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Working inside the red zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. From the gun, Stroud. He's got it. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now within one score in the fourth. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Handoff headed right. Irving. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Baker now from the gun. He's running with it. Now hit. Mayfield loses the ball. And the Texans have recovered it.
Well, that was quite a roller coaster ride of momentum. Starts with the QB ripping off a beautiful chunk run. And it ends up with the other QB running out after his team forces the critical fumble.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. He lofts it deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing is Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. 18-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Shove here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans losing by 7. 2nd down now, 7 to go. To the air, Stroud. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Motioning left is their running back. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
4th down.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw it. He finds Evans left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. His first look at the game could end this game tonight. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. One final shot here. Throwing the out route complete. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. And that tackle ends this ball game. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And there was no easing up. It took some